Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Blair and I am married to my husband Riley, and we have two little kids, a 3-year-old daughter named Nora and a 1-year-old son named Colin, and we go to Disney World tomorrow. We are so excited. So today is like the Christmas Eve of Disney vacations because we're doing all of our last minute prep and we're just all buzzing with excitement, and this will be our son Colin's very first trip. We did take Nora once when she was about 1.5 years old, and Colin is about 1.5 years, and it's just going to be such a great trip. So we leave tomorrow morning. Our flight departs around 8 or 8:30 a.m. and we will arrive in Orlando around 11:30, and we are staying at the Beach Club Resort, and we will be there for 7 days and 6 nights. And have I said enough times yet that we are so excited? We truly cannot wait. My husband and I have had a special place in our hearts for Disney for a long time. We have been on many different trips, and I checked before I started filming, and I think I have about 56 Disney related videos here on my YouTube channel. So with many more to come from this trip. So make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications if you want more Disney content and you want to make sure that you see it when it comes out. So we will be doing daily vlogs while we were there. I will also be doing a room tour. This is of course a packing and prep video. I'm hoping to do also an expectations versus reality video, and then probably a couple of extras like a Q&A and maybe a Disney with toddlers tips and tricks, what we learned, advice sort of video. So make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned for that. So it is about 8 a.m. so we're about 24 hours out from our departure, and I have so much to do today. We all have so much to do today. Back in the olden days before kids, whenever we had a trip coming up, I would be pre-packing and getting everything organized for up to 2 weeks before, because that just makes my heart so happy. These days things are a little different because I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and so I have started to gather things in like a giant pile that I know that I want to pack, but we have not done any real packing today. So that is definitely the plan for today, is to get into the nitty-gritty of packing. And I'm responsible for packing for myself, and then I usually pack for both of the kids, and my husband of course will pack for himself, and he usually handles things around the house. I'm so excited. I love these kinds of videos. I love filming them because it means we're about to go to Disney World. So come along with us today. The very first thing I'm going to do is just make a big list of everything that I need to do today, and just so that I can kind of have a brain dump and not feel like my brain is clogged up with what all needs to get done. So I'm just gonna write it all down and then kind of dive into systematically getting through the day. Normally on the day before a trip, I wake up and I'm very scatterbrained, and today I'm intentionally making sure that that is not the case. So I woke up nice and early. I mean, I always wake up nice and early because I have little kids who get up at, the sunrise. But I got up and got myself completely dressed and together and got our house tidied up, and the kids are eating breakfast right now, and I've already had my coffee, which you can probably tell because I feel like I'm going a mile a minute. And I'm just it's gonna be a really good day. It's gonna be a really low-key day where I'm just gonna check things off my list and just let the excitement build, because we will be checking into the beach club tomorrow, and that will be so special and so much fun. So welcome to Disney packing and prepping for our Beach Club 2023 trip. I finished making my list of the things that I need to do today, and I already went ahead and just set up a mail hold. You can do that online if you didn't know, very quickly, and I just wanted to make sure I got that done. So I did that, and everything else I still need to do. I do have, actually all of these are currently charging, so once they're all charged, I'll cross them off. That's like such a funny thing that you have to think about these days, making sure that you charge everything. And then on the back side, I put things that I don't want to forget to pack. So just all kinds of different things. And I actually pulled up a Disney World packing list online just from Shannon over at WDW Prep School, who is like my all-time favorite Disney guru, just to double check it against my memory. And there were a couple of things on there that I did add. Now this is just stuff that I don't want to forget. This is not everything. But these are things that I think would be easy to forget. So I'm going to start tackling this list and getting through it, and I will keep you updated with my progress throughout the day. I have been in the process of packing for the past few hours, which is why our room looks the way that it does, and we are currently practicing breaking down our stroller to put it so that we can gate check it. So we're trying to figure that out right now, so I'll show you what we're up to. So here's the current scene in the middle of our playroom. This is my husband Riley, if you're new to my channel. So we have the Upper Baby Vista, and we have 2 rumble seats since we have 2 kids. And we know how to pack it up into this travel bag with the 1 rumble seat, but Riley's watching YouTube videos to figure out how you do it with the both of them. So they both attach into the base. There's like some Rogue crackers or something in there. And then it will be a double stroller, which will be awesome for while we're in Disney. But we need to figure out how to put it in this so that when we put it on the plane, it doesn't get totally damaged, because the airlines are only responsible if it gets lost, not if it gets damaged, and we don't want it damaged. So that's what we're working on, trying to figure out. I'm finished with packing for myself, but I haven't put it in my suitcase yet, and Riley's finished for packing for himself, and so I've moved on to working on packing for the kids, and we are going to do major sibling matching on this trip, because there'll only be 3-in-1 ones, and you never know when they're going to decide that they're not interested in matching. So let me show you everything that I got for this trip, and I'll link anything that I can below. Some of them we made, so I can't link them below. I got these cute little Star Wars shirts. I believe they're from Target for each of them, and because we're going at the beginning of February and it's pretty close to Valentine's Day, I got them these cute little Mickey holding a balloon ones. And then we have 18-month and 2T, this Mickey sweatshirt matching. This was super fun because one of my subscribers sent me the 18-month one for Colin, and then I forgot that I already had the 2T one because my sister handed it down to me, so now they have them both matching. Tomorrow on our travel day, they will be wearing these cute black Disney bound, and I can just picture a big red bow in Nora's hair. And then I got both of these sweatshirts from Target. The Disney bound my husband made. He and his family run a screen printing and embroidery shop. So we got each of these from Target in their sizes, and then we embroidered Nora onto one of them and Colin onto the other one. I thought they were super, super adorable. And then my husband made these for them. We bought these SVG files off of Etsy. This SVG file, the Disney bound, and the Sister and Brother Mouse. So I'll link those if you have a Cricut or something like that. The Sister and Brother Mouse I think are so cute. And then these cute sweatshirts which they wore all through the Christmas season, but I love that they're just wintry, they're not Christmassy, so these will be perfect for them. So they have lots of matching outfits, so we just need to find some bottoms to pair for all of them, and we'll be set to go for the kids. I just finished organizing clothing for the kids for packing. So what I ended up doing, because they had so many matching outfits, is just putting the outfits together and then labeling each of the bags with what day of the trip it is. And I coordinated, like on this day, we're going to Hollywood Studios, so I'm doing some Star Wars shirts. And on this day, we're going to Animal Kingdom, so I'm doing like a leopard print, cheetah print, whatever. And so I just kind of did it loosely like that. And then down here at the bottom, I have 2 pairs of pajamas. Some of them are matching, so it looks like it's just 1 pair, but it's actually just matching. For each of the 6 nights that we have, these are some of my favorites. Except for these 2, all of the rest of them are little sleepies, which are our absolute favorite. They're all bamboo pajamas. They're just the best. And then you can't really see, let me see if I can adjust the camera a little bit. And then over here, this pile, I have a pile of their sweatshirts, and then the pile that's closest, it's right here. That's just all extra, some extra pairs of shorts in case it's, you know, it is gonna be warm, but in case they get hot, because most of the days are short sleeves and pants. A couple, you know, for kids, you gotta have some extras because things happen. Accidents happen, spills, ice cream down the front of the shirt, all that kind of stuff. So just a good solid pile of extras and a good solid pile of sweatshirts, because in the mornings it will be chilly. So for them to be able to, I think it's, they each have 3 sweatshirts that they're taking. So that'll be great. They can wear each of them on 2 days, you know, wear each of them twice, and that'll be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff all ready to go into suitcases, but this was a big job, and I'm just kind of thinking through it all and laying it all out and whatever. I mean, a big job in terms of packing. In real life, this is not a big job, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm going to get this all sorted out, and into this, these pajamas will go into packing cubes. These are obviously already in kind of like DIY packing cubes, and get them into suitcases. We're getting closer. It is close to 4 o'clock now, and my husband just took the kids out for some time to play outside, and he's going to run a few errands. And I wanted to film this, and it's a lot easier to film this video when I don't have little ones running around the house. So I have a big basket behind me of all of the different things. This is going to be the kids' suitcase. Now this suitcase in and of itself is an eBags hard-sided spinner suitcase. We have 2 of these. I absolutely love them. And then we also have an eBags Motherload, which is a 29-inch, just enormous suitcase. Love that one too. So our plan is that this one will be for the kids. So let's get packing, and I'll start showing you the different things that I have picked up. So first and foremost, I picked up this enormous box of wet ones from Amazon. So these are antibacterial wipes. So I'm planning on keeping on this trip 1 in the diaper bag, 1 in the stroller, 1, you know, just everywhere. Because little kids just everywhere. So I will put those in at the end. I'll probably just pack like 3 or 4 of them. That should probably be enough, but maybe I'll pack 5 or 6 because those of you with toddlers know there's nothing quite as germy as a toddler that's traveling. So I also got lots of snacks that I'm going to bring. Now, our kids snack like most kids all of the time, but I thought this would be good enough, you know, for times when we're in the room. There's like extra air in here. Where's the zipper? I can get it out. There we go, I got the air out. So I just thought these snacks would be good for times when we're in the room and I'm just trying to have something really quick and easy. These will carry us through. I'm sure we will replenish snacks while we're there, but we aren't renting a car, so I wanted to have those with us because we won't be able to easily pop out to a store, and so I just wanted some things with us to get us started. Now, a couple more, just like the wet ones, things that I purchased specifically for toddler hygiene. I got these are all from Amazon. I will link everything that I can link below. So these are disposable stick-on placemats so that we can keep, especially for our son because he still eats primarily with his hands, we can stick, they have an adhesive on the backside so we can stick the placemat down wherever we're eating, and then that way as he's picking up food, he's not picking it up directly off the table or a plate that he could very easily use as a frisbee. Then this is a box of disposable baby bibs. So we're gonna pack that. And then I need to grab a couple of these out of here for the airport and probably these other ones as well. But these, I'll insert a picture of what these are. They're toilet covers specifically made for toddlers. And I have heard that they are just absolutely like a game changer from different parents with toddlers for travel. And I've even heard from a few folks that even when their children grew out of toddlerhood, they continued using them. And now as adults traveling alone, they still use them for themselves because they just feel so much more sanitary in public restrooms. So those are some of the random things. I also have toothbrushes and toothpaste for the kids here. I can kind of organize this more as we go. I just want to start to get everything sitting in here. And then we have our magic bands, which are, of course, so exciting. Actually, and I don't want to pack these. I want those to be with us on the airplane so that when we land, at least my husband's and mine, actually I want them to be with us. In case our luggage were to get lost or anything, I want them to be with us. So those are not going in here. These are all of my children's pajamas. So a big old bag of pajamas here. And then a very sweet subscriber sent each of the kids a pillow cover. Colin's, it has a blue Mickey Mouse head and it says Colin, and then Nora's has a pink, can you see, a pink sparkly castle, and then fabric markers. And she said that she thought it would be really fun for the kids to use these pillow covers as basically autograph books for our trip. So we are going to give it a shot. If Nora is still a little bit unsure about characters, so if she's nervous about them, then I'll just let her use this as a craft because that's her favorite thing in the entire world is doing a craft. So she will love this no matter which way we use it. But I love the idea. I think that is such a fun idea. Because then when we come home, we could put it, you know, stuff the pillow cover, and then she could use it on her bed and remember and like have all the character signatures. That's really sweet. So really, really sweet gift that we received. We have some infant Tylenol and a syringe to administer it. Okay. Let's see what else. Swim diapers for the kids. Swim suits for the kids, which reminds me I am going to, depending on the room that we have, see if I can pack their life jackets. I'm going to do a quick Google search and see if Disney perhaps has them, but I don't believe that they do. We are staying at the beach club and they have that incredible, incredible Stormalong Bay pool, and we definitely want to take advantage of it. So I brought 2 swimsuits for each of them, plus swim diapers for my son, and then my husband and I both packed 2 swimsuits each, just so that we would always have one dry in case we are swimming a whole lot. The weather is supposed to be gorgeous, so hopefully we will get to. So as you saw earlier, I went ahead and labeled all of the bags by the day of the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in here, and I'm gonna try to do it so that as we work our way through the week, the later days are at the bottom and the earlier days of the week are towards the top, if that makes sense. Okay, and then I just have some extra clothing and a pair of sandals for my daughter. A bag of sweatshirts for each of them in the chillier mornings and evenings. And then just some more extra clothes. I just like to make sure that I have plenty of extras on hand so that each morning when we are repacking the diaper bag before we head into the parks for the day, I have plenty of extra clothing that I can pop into the diaper bag in the event that anything gets spilled or whatever else, you know. There's so many things that could happen, just to make sure I have fresh extra clothing. I also am bringing a few laundry pods as well as a couple of dryer sheets, just so that if I need to, I can do laundry midweek or at any point during the week. Especially if we're hanging out by the pool. I know that the laundry services at Beach Club are located right by the quiet pool, so it would actually be pretty convenient for me to go in and throw like a load of laundry in. So if I don't have to, I'm not going to, but if it feels like it would be helpful, then I don't mind doing that at all. Since we still have some room in this suitcase, I'm going to take advantage of it. So I have a big bag of sunscreen. Everyone in our family has fair skin, so it's important that we stay protected in the Texas sun. I mean, well, we live in Texas, so yes, that, but also in the Florida sun. I'm also gonna pack a couple of the stroller accessories that we have in this suitcase. So this is really nice. These are these big, I don't know, it's like a big stroller hook, I think is what it's called. So the idea is you can hook it onto the handle of your stroller or really anywhere, and then you can put bags, attach bags on it. So that's really nice for when you're out shopping or you just need more space on the stroller. You can kind of like make your stroller like a mule and just load it up. This bag I'll talk about in a second. This is, I sell these in my shop online, laundry bag, super helpful when you've got lots of dirty clothes to be able to corral them all in one easy place. These are all of my Mickey ears. I have quite a few pairs. And then I have one pair for Nora. So I'm gonna put all of those in this suitcase since there's space. And then this is our cute little stroller banner. So this is a bag that's just for all of us. It's just random stuff that we may or may not need during the trip. And because there's still room in this suitcase and I can kind of move some things around, I'm gonna go ahead and pack it here. So let me show you what's inside. So I just have a small container of pods, laundry pods. I think I was able to fit 6 in here. So I could do like 3 medium, large loads or 6 smaller loads. I doubt I'll use even half of them, but it's good to have. Some dryer sheets. And then we have a couple of ponchos left over from a previous trip. So let me see if I can get these down here. The ponchos are nice. If I know that there's one day during our trip that they're calling for rain. So, oh, what am I doing? I want to keep all this stuff in this bag. I'll put it back in. This is an OG. If you've been following me since the beginning of my Disney vlogs, you remember this. This is the foot care bag. I always joke just how much walking there is in Disney. I will never forget the day several years back when we were wearing our Apple Watches, and at the end of the day we had clocked over 19 miles just in one singular day. So you can walk a lot in Disney. With kids, I don't think that we're gonna be walking near that much because we'll have to take more breaks and let them get out and run around and that kind of thing, and that's totally fine by me. But it is nice to have, this includes like moleskin, and it has like foot powder and blister band-aids and stuff like that, because if any of those kinds of things happen, it's really like no fun at all to be walking as much as you do in Disney and have like a blister or something. So it's just easy to pack. I already have it. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it, and I don't know if I'll open that bag up or not, but either way, at least we have it with us. All right, let me move some things around, and then I think this bag will be completely full and packed and ready to go. There are a couple more things that I need to include in this bag. The kids are both going to wear their athletic, like tennis shoes, sneakers to the airport tomorrow. And then they also both have a pair of natives, which are, they're like closed-toed shoes, but they have holes all over them. So they are almost like a hybrid between sandals and closed-toed shoes. And they're made exclusively of a rubber plastic material. And so they can get wet and you can hose them off. They are so wonderful for kids. If your kids don't have some, I really recommend them. They're great for things like this because they could wear them down to the pool, and then they could also wear them in the park. They're easy for kids to take on and off themselves. I just totally love our natives. So I need to pack both of their pairs of natives as well. Nora is out of the house right now wearing hers, but Colin's I can go grab. And that way we make sure we have those with us too. So I need to add the natives. Oh, I want to add some of these. I will bring 3 extras, and then I'll pack probably 1 or 2 packs in our diaper bag for traveling, which I'm going to get the diaper bag ready here in just a minute. Okay, I think this is pretty well packed. I love these bags. They fit so much. And this isn't even, oh, it is expanded. And so, okay. I'm gonna grab those shoes for Colin. I'll leave this open so I remember to put Nora's in, and I'll make a note of that. And then let's get the diaper bag ready as well. Now let's go ahead and pack the diaper bag. This diaper bag will double as my carry-on for the flight. So I'm about to load it up, and then some of this stuff will not come with us into the parks necessarily. This is just mostly for tomorrow for travel. So this diaper bag that I'm using, I have 3 different diaper bags that I use based on what I'm doing. This one is from Amazon. It's called a Babble-Roo. I will link it below. I love it. It is my best one for travel. I feel like it just holds the most, and I really like using it for travel. So let me pack it up. So I guess I'll start out here. This little tiny container is meant for pacifiers. And so these are both for my son, and I'm not going anywhere traveling without the pacifiers being attached to strings, because I've had one too many passies that falls on the floor of the airplane, and I don't even know what kind of sanitization that would necessitate to actually feel like it's clean again, but I'd rather it just be stuck to his body. So now in the main part of the bag here, first I'm just gonna put in a bag of snacks, and then this is such a great option for travel. It is just like a little diaper bag wristlet. I love it because I don't necessarily have to take this entire diaper bag with me. So this is great for just holding my son and just popping into the bathroom to change his diaper really quickly or something like that. It just makes it really easy rather than having to take the whole bag, especially when the whole bag is as full as it's about to be, with it being a carry-on as well. So in here, I just have a pack of wipes, some diapers, and then over here I have some diaper cream, and one of these, if you don't have one of these, they're like so underrated. They're by the brand Bumco, and they're so nice. It's a way to apply diaper cream without having to use your fingers. And then the cool thing about this is that on the back there's like a little zipper pocket if you would need it, but then furthermore, this opens up and becomes a changing pad, which is really nice, and you can unzip it off at the bottom. So it's just an all-in-one situation, which is really nice when traveling. So this is gonna go into the large part of the diaper bag. I decided to just carry on one of these wet ones because I have, how many, 4 or 5 in the other suitcase. So I'll just carry one to keep this as light as I can, since it's not gonna be very light. It will end up being pretty heavy. Okay, fresh battery. Also, if you know us, you know that this letterfolk board that we have here is never correct with what's going on in life. So right now it says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I guess Happy New Year is still sort of relevant, but not really. Okay, next I have these 2. These are great. Great for travel. And let me just double check that both of them have straws inside, one for each of the kids. And we can wash these out, but both of our kids drink a lot of water, and so I just want to make sure that we have, awesome, that we have cold water with us at all times. Now, you can't take these full, there's some cough drops in here I want to take out. You can't take these full into the airport, but we can fill them up once we're inside. So one on each side for each of the kids. And then this is a bag that just has a change of clothes for both of the kids in the event that we would need a change of clothes. So let's put that in this second pocket here. Okay. At the top part of the second pocket, there's like this little pouch, and I like to use that. These are great for dirty diapers or any like wet, dirty clothing on the go if you need it. This is a wet bag for, not for diapers, but for wet clothing. It's nice to have. Okay, these are all of my things. So then my daughter's headphones, let me see. It's a good spot right down here so that she can watch videos while we are on our flight. And then I usually use the front part of the bag for my things. So the only other thing, let me bring all my stuff to the front here and make sure that you can see it. So the only other thing that is for the kids is their 2 birth certificates, which I keep in here. And so these are necessary, especially for my son, because he is considered he is a lap child. And so they have to double check his birthday. And some people say that they don't check, but they've checked every single time for me. So I always bring it. This is a travel charger. Love it. So useful. So I'm going to pack that to have that. And then these, trying to get in front of the camera. These are my AirPods. Love them. Pack them. My cute Disney wallet that I love so much. So I'll pack that in there. And those are all things I need to be able to access really easily. This is my Kindle. Taking my Kindle on the flight is a bit of wishful thinking, but I will definitely use it once the kids go to bed because I read a lot at night. Okay, and then the last thing besides the magic bands, which I want to charge up my magic band and Riley's magic band since they're the new ones that need to be charged. And those will go in here as well, but it's pretty well packed, but it's not overstuffed. This bag holds a lot, so it's got everything that we need and nothing we don't, but also, it holds a lot, which is nice. Okay, my mom gave me this beautiful pebble leather bag. Her friend owns this really cool company called Rellaby, and she makes these. But this is all of my essentials. So let me show you what's inside. So I have a pack of Kleenex, some mints, feminine hygiene. This little thing is super great. It is for getting rid of like fingerprints or smudges on your phone or lenses or whatever. It's like a microfiber little thing. Love it. Use it all the time. Some lip balm. One of these, this one has ibuprofen in it. If you don't know about these are so cool. These are by Human Gear. And you just squeeze the sides. And this one has Tylenol or acetaminophen, an extra hair tie, my sunglasses, some hand sanitizer, and that's it. So those are all of my essentials that I just like to have in one spot, easily corralled, so that it's easy for me to access them if and when I need them. Woo. And that's mine. So I will pack that. Let's see if I can fit it into here. Perfect. And like I said, the last thing, I'm gonna pop these magic bands into this bag just to save space. But mine and Riley's have these chargers. I haven't even opened them. Let's open one and see. Okay, cool. So it has like 2 little prongs there. Let's pull mine out and see what the situation is. So there's where it must charge. Oh, and it clicks in. Oh, cool. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go plug this one in and plug Riley's in. We just got the regular ones for our kids because, you know, they're 3-in-1. I don't even know if they'll keep them on their wrists or not, but Riley and I wanted to try out the new one. So I'm gonna plug these in, and then once they're all charged up, I'll put all 4 of them in this little pouch and scoot this into the bag as well so that we have it all together. Okay, I remembered a couple more things I want to go ahead and pop into the diaper bag. So the first thing is we got these really cool luggage tags, and let me cover up personal information, but I put our name and phone numbers on it. And I'm going to go ahead and put that here on the diaper bag so that if it were to get misplaced anywhere in Disney World, doesn't seem very likely, but I would much rather be safe than sorry. So I will put this here on the diaper bag. There we go, and that's cute anyway. That makes me happy. And then the last thing is that I have our paperwork that confirms our reservations with Mears Connect, which is what we are using to go to and from the airport since we are not using a rental car. So I received a QR code, and that's what they will scan to my phone. But just because technology is technology, I printed out the confirmations, and I'm just going to put them here in the very back part of the bag so that it is accessible if needed. I'm just sitting up here on the island because, but wait, there's more. I wanted to show these. So I designed this little thank you mousekeeping envelope online. I will link it below if you want to download it and use it for your trip. And then I stuffed it with a tip for every single day of our trip while we are in Disney World. So there are 6 envelopes in total. And because they have cash in them, I'm gonna go ahead and pack those in that back part where I put the Mears Connect paperwork as well, because of course I don't want them to get misplaced, and I don't wanna put cash, I don't wanna check cash in the suitcase. So that's one more thing that is going into the diaper bag / carry-on so that we can tip mousekeeping every day when they come to our room, because Beach Club is now back to daily mousekeeping, which is so nice. That is such a favorite part of vacation for me, is having our room picked up and fluffed up and just cleaned every day, because that's such a big part of what I do at home all the time is, you know, I'm constantly cleaning and picking things up. So having someone else do that every day is truly a really big joy for me on vacation. But not the same person doesn't always come every single day. And so instead of tipping at the end of the week, I prefer to tip every single day. And that way, whoever is the person cleaning our room that day gets a little extra tip for making our stay a little bit more magical. Okay, now we are in our room and I'm going to pack my suitcase. And once that's done, I am very close to being completely packed with everything that I can pack this evening. Of course, there will be some things that will be last minute in the morning, but we're doing really well. So first of all, I have, these are a couple of different sweatshirts and long sleeve t-shirts for chilly mornings and chillier evenings. These, I didn't plan out outfits this time. I just decided to bring some tops and some bottoms and some warmer like layers, and then I can just kind of mix and match, because I think it's going to be maybe a little tricky. During the bulk of the day it'll be nice and warm, but in the evenings, like I said, the temperature should drop a little, and if we're up pretty early it'll be a little chillier. So I just gave myself lots of options. This is another one of some tops, a few pairs of pajamas in this one. These are this is the same exact suitcase that I was just using, and then these are the eBags packing cubes that I'm completely in love with. I love packing in packing cubes. I think it makes it so much easier, because when I arrive, what I'll do is I'll open up the dresser drawer or wherever I'm going to unpack these, and I'll just take this and unzip it and then just tuck it under like this. And then I just have access to all of my garments really easily, but it like takes 5 minutes to unpack. So I like it. It keeps it organized, and then everything either goes back in packing cubes if it's clean to come home, or goes into that black laundry bag that I put in the kids' suitcase, so it's just easy peasy. These are undergarments. I have two. I'm gonna wear my tennis shoes, and then I have a pair of like white, just kind of like, I don't know what they're called. I guess like sneakers, and then a pair of sandals that I'm gonna bring. So I'll put those in that top part. This is my swimwear. I have a few, I think 2 swimsuits in there. So I'll stick that down here in this little section. So these are all of my clothes. Actually, if I can kind of scoot this over. This socks mate is still in the dryer, and once it comes out, I will put it in there, but I'll leave it out so I remember. There we go. And this side is done. All right, let's slide it around. Okay, so I've got my shoes here. Let me see what else. So these are my Care of vitamin packs. I absolutely love these. If you've never seen or heard of them, every single day you get a biodegradable, compostable pack that you choose exactly what vitamins and supplements you would like inside of it. And then they put your name on it, and it comes in this really cute little tower where you pull them from the bottom. But I love them for travel because I don't have to sort out like all of my different vitamins and supplements. They're just all in one easy little bag. And so fill this up with six nights. I take my vitamins every evening. So I've got that in there that I can set in. I'm gonna have to probably move things around a little bit, but I'm just gonna get going. I will grab also my meds that I need to take with me, but I take my meds in the evenings, and I only have whereas I have all these packs that I can pull these aside. I will do that tonight after I take them. So that's that. I also talk about Old Faithful. Do you guys remember this bag? This is the Bagolini. It is a crossbody bag. It's nylon. It's great for travel. It's extremely lightweight and it's large. I am bringing this specifically for my camera equipment while I'm in the parks. I got some fancy new camera stuff that I want to try out and bring with me, but it's a little bit large and a little bit bulky, and I need to be able to have easy access to it in order for it to make any difference in my video and vlogs. So I'm going to bring that with the thought that when we're walking around, it would be really easy to wear it crossbody and have all of my camera stuff easily accessible right there by my right hand. So that's my thought there. Okay, next I have my Revlon one-step styler and my curling iron that I use. I love this case. I will link it below. It keeps it in such good condition, even if it gets jostled all around while traveling. So that's going in there as well. I think the only things left that I have, let me consult my list here. Okay, so I just consulted my list that I made this morning. The only things that I have left are toiletries, makeup, my hairbrush, things that I'm gonna use in the morning, but I will do my toiletries here with you guys in just a second. And then the only other stuff that I need to remember to bring are my chargers, because everything all over the house is charging right now. So I'll rally those up in the morning, but let's go do my toiletries next. And so what will go in here, I will put my makeup case in here, which I will also show you here in a second, and my toiletry case in here, as well as my hairbrush. And then I think I'm totally good to go, plus my medications that I'll do in the morning. Easy peasy. So let me show you what's in my toiletry bag. This is a Vera Bradley. I've had it for years. I really love it. It's a really good size for me when I travel. So I'll just show you what all I keep in it. So in the top section, I keep some face wipes and a razor. I'm a big fan of the Billy razors. They come with these really cool little travel cases that you can just clip on the top, so it's really nice. And then I have some cotton pads in here for like removing eye makeup and whatnot. So stick that in there. And then this is just a headband for when I'm washing my face to keep my hair out of my face. So that's the top section. Then moving on to this section, I have a toothbrush, and then I got these little, they're called Sterapods, and they're supposed to really help keep bacteria at bay on travel toothbrushes, or I think you can actually use them anytime, but I'm going to use it for traveling. I have a little travel case of Q-tips in here, a little travel case of these little plackers, which are the, I'll open them up. little travel flossers. And then I have a travel toothpaste and a travel mouthwash. So this is like the teeth section plus the Q-tips. Then this is mostly all like skincare. This is a mini version of, we are having a really hard time focusing here, a mini version of the cleansing oil that I like to use to remove my makeup. And then a couple of different face washes. This is the one that I use every single day. Come on, camera, you can do it. You can do it. I think the lighting in here is not great. And then I got this as a sample. It's the Origins Checks and Balances, which I've used before on trips. I like it. These are both samples as well of moisturizers. I love to bring samples of stuff on trips just to give them a shot. So the Origins Ginseng, I've used that before, and the Tula 24-hour moisture, 24/7 moisture. I like those too. This is the CeraVe moisturizing lotion. This is Aquaphor for my lips. This is like a roller. It's great for falling asleep. Sometimes when I travel, you know, it's hard to fall asleep sometimes. Usually not after Disney, but anyway, we are really having a hard time focusing. This is for like blackheads and whatnot. I don't think you're supposed to use them, but I always do. LOL. Just some ibuprofen and some hand cream. And that's all in that section. Moving down to the biggest section down here at the bottom. So this has a hanger. And so I always just hang it on like a towel rack or something. If there's hooks, I hang it on that. And it's nice, very easy to access. So I have a fresh loofah for the trip. And then I have shampoo and conditioner for the trip. Deodorant for the trip. I don't know why I'm saying for the trip, obviously. This was a sample, but it's really good stuff. It's the Hemp's Sensitive Skin Herbal Body Moisturizer. I like it a lot. This is a mini of one of my favorite products. It's the Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray. Super good. Dove Moisture Body Wash. And then some shaving cream. So all of that goes into here. And then, of course, when I get there, some of this stuff will go into the shower. But once it's all in there and I zip it up, I'll show you. So this bag actually can just really easily be rolled up, and that makes it nice for packing. Although sometimes I just keep it laying flat depending on what my suitcase looks like for packing as well. So you can just tie it and then it's ready to go. So those are all of my toiletries. Let me show you my makeup, and then I think I'm pretty much done with packing for myself. Okay, so here is my makeup bag. This is the way I store my makeup 100% of the time. This is not just for travel, but it makes travel extremely easy because I can literally just zip it up and head out. But I just keep, it is like called like a makeup train case. I just keep all of my brushes up here, and then in here I have one of the Naked palettes, but I'm actually not going to bring that because I won't use that. So my brushes are up here and they're nice and protected. And then down here I have a section for foundation and concealer in like a couple of different coverages so that I can kind of decide what I want. And then these are all of my favorite lipsticks. These are like eyebrow stuff, mascara, a couple different kinds of mascara. Powders in here, so we have bronzer, blush, all that kind of stuff. Of course, the Beauty Blender. These are eye drops. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are itchy, so I always just leave them in here. Some eyeshadow and just like a couple other little eye-related things. This is actually a really, I love this one. A lip liner. What color is this? By Milani, and I just think it is so, so pretty. I don't know what the color is off the bat, but it's like a really, really pretty neutral. There you go. It's really pretty. Sometimes I just put it all over my lips instead of just as a liner. But anyway, there's my makeup. So I will put on a light face of makeup tomorrow. I'm sitting on the floor of my closet, if you couldn't tell. So I will put on a light face of makeup tomorrow, so I'll leave this out, but then it's all already like ready to go and ready to be packed, so I'll just pop it into my bag along with my toiletries. and we will be set. We will be completely set. I can't believe I'm nearly done. I'm just gonna go double check everything, but this might be nearly the end of the packing portion of this, because I think the kids are done. I'm done. I think we're like really, really close, which is wonderful. I'm about to put Colin to bed. Colin, you say bye-bye, look. No, not to Daddy. You say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye, Colin. I love you.
Can you blow a kiss here? Can you blow? That's right. That's right. I'm gonna go put him down. Nora's just about to get out of the bath. It's a few minutes before 8, so they're both gonna go night-night. And then we're gonna do the last few things before we wake up in the morning and go. Say bye-bye. Bye. All right. It is 8:30 in the evening. I'm gonna keep checking my screen here because the lighting is not great and I'm afraid I'm gonna go out of focus. But I worked on packing today for the better part of 12 hours. I started right around 8 a.m. It's after 8 p.m. right now, and so pretty much all day. But that's what happens when you save it all for one day, and I am still glad that I was able to get it all done. I am buzzing with excitement to wake up tomorrow morning and fly to Orlando and spend some great family time together. I think our kids are just gonna have an absolute blast in Walt Disney World, and I'm really looking forward to staying at Beach Club for the first time. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications if you want to follow along with all of the fun that we're about to have. Can't wait. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to diffuse some lavender. I'm going to take a break and lay down on my Prana mat, which is my favorite decompressor. Just take a deep breath before the chaos of travel with 2 toddlers tomorrow. I'm just trying to stay in focus here in this lighting. And then I'm gonna get hopefully a really good night's sleep, and we will be up bright and early. Our flight's at around 8. So I'll probably be up around like 4:30 or 5 because we have to drive to the airport and then we've got to do all the things. So anyway, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so that you do not miss any of the Disney content that's coming. We've got all kinds of fun stuff coming. I will see you then. The next time I film, I'll be in Disney.